strange folk about. Bet they had something to do with this. Halt, traveler. There's been an incident. Aye, looks like that hunter fellow was attacked. Can't say. Heard a big racket last night, like somebody was fighting. By the time we got here, everything was bloody and silent. I've seen their lot about. Strange bunch. Keep to themselves. Some kind of weird cult. Praying to Daedras and such. Bad news, if you ask me. Aye, he's a good man. Saved this city from that storm god a while back, didn't he? I wish I could tell you more, but nobody really knew these men. Although, I did hear something about some murders out towards Morthal. Out in the swamps, they said. Real bloody mess. Kidnappings and such. Might be a connection there. Aye, be careful out there. These cultists have a madness to them.
Look!
We found the bastards. They will know the bite of our steel for all the torment they've caused. Those bastards have been stalking around Morthal for months, taking people in the night, dragging them out into the swamps. We'll find the bodies a few days later, torn apart or strung up like ragdolls, or burnt to ashes. We've been following them through the swamps for a week now, but we finally got them. That's their fires up ahead, part of their profane rituals. We're going to kill every last one of them. Kill them! Kill them all! You there! We have need of your steel! Come with us!
A human. Here.
A human? Here?
Dragonborn. Oh, Talos, bless you. You found me. Obed Marsh came to the Chaos Camp with an offer. He told me he needed a monster killed. As we sat to discuss terms, his men got the drop on me. I was stupid. Eager for a new hunt. They poisoned me with some cruel golden blade and dragged me off into the night. I've been in a haze for days, weeks. I don't even know. By day I was blindfolded. By night they made me watch their horrid ceremonies. Fires, chanting, dark sacrifices, torture and dark sacraments and prayers to some horrid deities. Daedric rites, ancient and cruel. Spinning bodies and crackling fires and crackling bodies and spinning fires and black and green and blood and slithering and wet and darkness. Sorry. They spoke to things in the darkness. Voices. Horrid voices. Their rites. They summoned something. Awoke something in the darkness. I was to be sacrificed. My blood would be spilled to avenge those I had killed. We had killed. Mother Hydra and Father Dagon, they said. Now we would feed great Cthulhu. It's a dark name, is it not? It's vaguely familiar. That statue over there. It has an ill look about it. Go get it and meet me at the Chaos Camp. I need rest.
The alchemist in Skyrim will buy anything that comes in a potion bottle.
Look! Look!
Budman's Heil, Dragonborn. Hi. Took me a while to sleep off their poisons. A little mead helped bring my strength back. Let me see. This is a strange thing, this. Stone like nothing I've ever seen. Reeks of blood and filth, too. What's this? There's words inscribed across the belly of this horrible beast. Strange words. Dark words. Fnugui Milkulanafa. Cthulhu Rilie. Ganagi Ftagin. Aye, it is. And there's that name again. Cthulhu. This is a dark plot we caught up in, Dragonborn. We need to get to the bottom. I feel like they're not going to stop until they have their sacrifices. What do we do best? We hunt. Look here. There's a mark here. An artist's mark by the looks of it. Somebody carved this statue. I don't recognize the name, but I'm sure we could find it. The Imperials in Solitude like to keep records of all the poor souls that come to Skyrim. Hi. There must be a census or two up the castle tower. Let's go find this sculptor of madness.
No! No!
What's the message?
Wedman's Heil, Dragonborn.
New orders for the soldiers, Legate. Make sure they're distributed as noted.
What do you need, Bard?
Look! Look! Hello, stranger. Well, that remains to be seen. Gavis? Yeah, he used to work here. Shady fellow, a little too fond of the dead. Caught him filching from the bodies a time or two. He had a sister, too. Not sure what happened to her. He died a few years back. It was kind of a strange death, actually. He told me about his past once. He was an adventurer, just like you. He showed me an amulet once. Said he found it in some decrepit temple of Vermina back in Morrowind. A horrid thing, all tentacles and eyeballs. He always wore it under his tunic at work. I'd catch him taking it out and rubbing it over bodies before he buried them, chanting quietly to himself. The strangest I'd ever seen. A few days before he died, he was a nervous mess. It finally found me, he kept muttering. He'd jump every time a dog barked. Finally, I asked him what had found him. The hound, he said maniacally, running off into the darkness and clutching the amulet. The whole town was awoken that night by the sound of incessant howling that echoed over the valley. We found him lying in the graveyard. His bowels were torn open, his insides shredded and strewn about. There was no sign of any beast, but we heard one last howl in the distance. We buried him with it. Buried him with everything he had, really. There wasn't much left in his little shack. Just a bunch of half-carved statues. Right up over the hill there. We made sure to keep him away from the other graves. He wasn't exactly popular around here. You're a fool to go seek that foul thing, stranger. The same doom will find you.
Wedman's Heil, Dragonborn. Yeah. We need to see that amulet. It could be the one that Obed promised the men on the ship. It could also be leverage, and it might even give us some insight. I'll grab a shovel. Hudman's Heil, Dragonborn. It's the same strange stone. But I sense a strange power in it. Like it's calling to something. Yeah, it says Lang. Lang. The Plateau of Lang. I've heard of this place. The Plateau of Lang is a mythical place. Said to be in Quagmire, Vermina's horrid dreamland. They say it's the only stable land in that plane of oblivion. A flat waste surrounded by sheer cliffs that plunge into nightmare. The Plateau of Lang with its inhuman treacheries. There are no cats there, they say. Past the Nameless Rock and the Shantak birds. The many corpses and moonbeams strayed from their black galleys. And the High Priest, not to be described, waits. And waits, and waits, and I'm sorry. I read it. In a book. A dark book, written long ago by a madman. I found it on a shelf in the Winterhold College, hidden among some old tomes. Oh, it is a dark book. Bound in human skin, they say. Full of secrets. I don't know. But if this is the amulet he wanted from those creatures, then he was interested in the Plateau of Lang. The Necronomicon is a dark thing. If the demons this cult is praying to are the ones found in this book, Talos help us. We are caught up in something dark, Dragonborn. We need to find that horrid book and find out what this is all about. Something tells me this cult will not stop until we're dead. We read the Necronomicon.
Nog?